Hello everyone. Welcome to another day of Fallout 76. I'm Mr. Epas and we are here to have some fun. Hello Surfer and hello RSPS. Welcome. Hi. Ali, ga eens voor op je plek. Kom maar. And we're just gonna jump into a world and we'll see what happens. Ali, kom eens plaats. How are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing well. Hope everybody's doing all right and all that kind of nonsense. No holiday stress. Hello, ETC. Welcome. What? I'm pretty sure I've been on this account. Hello, why can I not open my Pip-Boy? There we go. Yeah, we're on Faith, so I'm pretty sure we have been on this account. Good here, glad to hear. Hello Angel, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Okay, so all this nonsense has to be done. Do we check for garden gnomes? It's been like near a week. Oh, that's the wrong place to go. I'm pretty sure like half a week's enough for people to go away. Stop it. It's long enough for people to stop looting challenge stuff. Right? Maybe? Hopefully. Surfer declined your team invite. Aww. Doesn't like us. There we go. Really? There, that's better. I was tapped out, must have missed it. It's okay, don't worry about it. Oh. No holiday stress. Work stress yesterday and today kicked my ass. What? What you do? Up there. Right, it's past this one. Yeah, it's past there. Is a 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Come on. 4. And there's a couple here. 5. Aha. I even remembered where it was. I'm so good. How goes things? So far, so good. Hello, Dale. Welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. At least I can shoot him. Last time we had a scavenger that was immortal. Eat a vegetable. No. Drink 2 cranberry. Collect a bobblehead, that's probably doable. Complete all encounters in the raid. If we get a team together, we could do that. And been grinding all day. Well, that's not good. What have you been grinding? In briefcase? No, because I don't want to run in all the briefcase stuff until I've got a decent stack or something. What else was it? We need to collect 2 teapots, complete 1 event, drink 2 nuka cranberry, collect a bobblehead, harvest corn, raise grain potato, kill 10 festive spores, sell glowing fungus, collect any Nuka-Cola, collect ammo, claim workshops, build anything, kill enemies with any pistol. I don't want to shoot a pistol. I've got 15 rerollers. Triple scorched arm, that's fine. Mod energy, that's fine. Red gun, what did we just say? Right, workshops. Right, workshops. Shy of 94 on the scoreboard. I'm holding back on my daily still after 100. Your dailies for today. You're gonna grind till you're 100 and then do the dailies for today? Or do you mean your weeklies? Your dailies, okay. Really, that was what pushed me over edge to be over cucumbered. Weeklies were done day 1. Yeah, I expected as much, but that's why I was kind of confused. I mean, I understand the grinding so you can get the dailies done after you reach 100. Get more scores. You can grind the XP now, but you can't after 100, which is just annoying. Hello, Bazooka. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Why are we over cucumbered now? Yeah, it's such a weird thing that we have to rely on events and stuff after 100. I very much dislike it. Like, very much dislike it. Who the hell placed this mausoleum here? I mean, it's a good quick camp. Who the hell placed it here? Using the opportunity to level up a few characters. That's always good. This is quick 25. Yep. Quick 25. And with stuff. Okay. There we go. Oh, we don't have the... Nope, we don't have that thing. A 100 normal stimpak. Where the hell did we get 100 normal stimpak from last time? Whatever. Just hit rank 100 today. Nice. I'm at 48 right now, almost 49. So I've got a lot of work to do, which is also why I went to play 76 today. 1 workshop. Let's see what the event is. Do you want to three-man the raid? See if we can do it with just the three of us? ETC and server? Or do you want to wait for a fourth? Are gray baseball bats worth anything? I don't think so. I'm not 100%, but I don't think so. And what were we doing here? Glowing fungus soup. Subject cruise, we'll get that eventually. Mod energy weapon, that was it. Doesn't matter to me. Well, that wasn't a question. I have a purple one, a 76 trade market, has value. Pink, yellow, indigo. What'd he say? I literally have no clue. I know the pink one, and that's the only one I know because pink is easy to remember. But anything else, I literally just have no clue. Hello, Mr. Enclave. We should take out the beeswax. We don't need it. Oh, we need to put in some ammo, right? Do we have any crap ammo? Yeah, we can sell a bunch of those. There we go. What's the event? What's the event? Bloodbug Horde in Skyline Valley. Cowboy Horde in the Ashy. Okay. Heals while grouped. Mole miners. Morgantown High School, which is kind of annoying. Teapots. We need 2 teapots. We have in here. We have one in the refuge. Yeah, in the bar area, there's one. Need another one. Safe and sound. The one teapot. And there is no more teapot here. Right, yeah, no, there's no more teapot. Which is kind of annoying. Get some cola from Bubbles. Look at them. Hello, Ron. Welcome. Hope you're well and have a good stream. Well, thank you very much. So far, so good. Okay, that's the 20 nukas.
Should live by his name. Skip on down to my store.
Hello, Hungry. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Mystery. Bubblehead. Let's open until we have 10 left. Because why not? That, because why the hell not? Oh, we needed screws, right? So grab the toilet. The Radiation Squad? No, I've never heard of that. Got my teapots at Appalachian Antiques today. That's a good place to check. Usually it doesn't get checked. Unbelievable, I ran for fuel tanks in 3 raids and lived every time. A record for me. Nice! Congrats, Angel. Always pleasant when you can do it and survive. I knew you could do it. The kettle doesn't count. That's a bummer. Kinda hoping that it would. Wasn't banking on it, but just hope.
What the heck? You must have been turned up too high.
Aww. Somebody tried to step him into the fireplace. I fought Bigfoot on the PTS. That doesn't sound like a good time. I don't know what to think of Bigfoot, especially because it's basically just a reskinned super mutant.
Clyde, hurry. Not sure how long we can hold them off. Clyde, no pressure, but we're all counting on you.
No pressure. Uh-huh. Hey, hey, hey. What is Yogi Bear doing here?
Still hideous, and it carries a piece of my mind when I see him.
Stop shooting over this way.
No. Clyde, hurry. That big thing is back. And it's looking mighty hungry. Don't talk now. Shoot that thing.
There we go. Crippled all the way. It's a 4-star enemy. I'm down. I don't get to do many raids. Yeah, that sounds like fun.
What the heck? You got the juice.
Troubleshooter choo-choo.
Clyde. Oh, he could pack the punch. At least our knowledge are enough. Anyway, hope the reward is enough. You really saved our behind. Be sure to come on back once we clean things
Y'all
up.
come back now, you hear? Kabloom. Everybody's saying that I should mod out the kabloom, but it's a pump. Let's toss it in the stash for now. Take a look at it some other time. Come on, let me place, thank you. Really? Kabloom. Really, I cannot store a kabloom? Why not? Now let's take out the bees one. And we can put in the kabloom, right? Yeah. That's just some acid, that's fine. Senses violence. Over at the ranger lookout, that should give us scorched. We get some more holiday scorched. Ooh, I need to get to an armor workbench. Hello, Sansa's taker. Yes. Yakety, yakety, yakety. Ow! Choo-choo plan. No bobblehead here. Apparently he doesn't want to wake up. Nice backflip. I think all those new uninvited enemies should be 4 stars since they only have a chance to spawn and isn't like they will show up at every event. Yeah, I think that would be a good idea, but we know how Bethesda is with good ideas. Come on.
Multiple hostile targets detected. Bring back up.
How many limbs that we need to take out? Oh, only 6 more. Okay. That's not too bad.
Calibrating.
Yes, 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 yes. You calibrate away. Look at me, I am super sneaky. Oh, there's a camp in that power tower.
Beginning search. Hostile target identified.
Right in the face. Oh, I forgot my boost. Eh, it'll be fine. Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Awesome parade over there. Usually gives super mutants. Come on. Be done.
Thank you.
Yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Yada yada yada. Blah blah blah. Ho 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 ho. Holiday tree. Yay. And nothing. There's nothing. Let's see if we can find the teapot at Appalachian Antiques. Looks water picked clean. There's a bunch of random places that everything is at, so still possible. They picked up all the teacups and saucers. be one right here. One either on this desk or in this thing. Cabinet. That thing is from Funeral Hall, which is in Boston. Funeral Hall, whatever it's called, however you pronounce it. Okay, so no teapot there. Blade UK. Hey Blade, welcome. If you want to jump in on the team, let me know, Blade. I'll make room. Pretty sure the other one. Holiday escorts to Morgantown Station. Pretty sure that Mr. Enclave isn't somebody in chat. Oh shit, that was instant cripple. Thank you. That was not intentional. Passed him that far apart. Ooh, armor workbench, that's what we need. Cause I done the dum-dum. I want to see that thing as an automatic. That's gonna be so much fun. I am absolutely gonna use that thing 17,000 times more. It's automatic. That was my biggest disappointment for the plasma caster, that it wasn't automatic. Somebody that's as terrible at aiming as I am wants everything to be automatic. Then you can more easily shoot stuff. Come on. Into the workbench. Yep. Headwear. What's it called? Oh god, what's it called? Deputy's hat? No. Cabo hat? No. It's Achilles' gas mask. What is it called? Does anybody remember what it's called? Achilles' gas mask. I know the Raider gas mask, that's this one. Not the one. It's like a rebreather or something. Ulysses mask, there we go. And I said Achilles, didn't I? I meant Judas. Thank you, Surfer. I'm definitely not slow, definitely not. Can't prove anything. I don't know. I've gotta hide. My backpack and jetpack. Okay. Backpack visible off. Aha, now we got the flag on our backpack. Just like I love. I like that so much. I think it's one of the best looking outfits in the entirety of New Vegas. Although now I do need a hat. Oh, I remember hearing somebody say that it's a complete takeover hat. If we put on the Desperado, of the mask, we do not. But we do need a Raider Pathfinder mask. That one does function. Okay. Oop. Thank you. Because this one is kind of the same mask as the Ulysses one, so it still works. I'll bring them to you then. Sorry, I was slow, I know. I was distracted. Thank you for the effort and the hard work, bringing them all the way to me. Let's see. Do we see if we can trigger the Morgantown airport? I'm a waddling over. I'm gonna die instantly when I get there, but I'm gonna waddle over. Wait, somebody killed these guys and then forgot to loot their holiday gifts. What the hell? Keep your eyes peeled for random presents just floating in the ground. Got stinging core receptacle plant. Nice. I don't think I have any of the new Gatling plasma plants yet, like at all. Like 80% sure I don't any of them yet. Nothing. And nothing.
Attention all responders. This is a top priority message. Radar has spotted an inbound cargo bot. We've got to secure the landing zone so we can make the drop. We need those supplies, but the cargo bot's going to attract attention, so get ready for a fight.
Eh? Aw, you're just normal idiots. Normal idiots. Are we done yet? Are we done yet? Are we done yet? Aww. Gee. Definitely not overkill.
Attention responders. Cargo bot is now on final approach. Eyes to the sky, people.
Oh. More caps. More caps. Woohoo! Bobblehead? Oh, no bobblehead. Huzzah! Still nothing new, but at least we got everything. Okay. Only need 2 more scorched. That's not bad. Okay. 2 nuka cranberry. Nuka cranberry. And then just all the buffs. Better rat with squirrel stew. That was endurance, but that was 15 minutes, right? Yeah, 15 minutes of endurance. Just annoying. So why would you even bother? 15 minutes. Got one at the gold course. Someone missed. Golf course. Okay. Salt and greens. What? They missed the salt over. They missed the salt or a pepper? I need to get in power armor because this is just frustrating. Thank you. One more. Only one more. Please.
Yeah.
Now that's the important stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, 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 oh. Oh, ha, 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 ha. Goodies, more goodies. Really? Already over cucumbers? For what? What the hell is pushing me already over cucumbers? Okay, so it was 50 pounds in. Okay. Anybody down here? Hello, Derek. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. There's literally nobody down here. Got some more spies. Okay. And Pleasant Valley. I only need one. One more. I'm good. Just got off work. Glad to see you're up and functioning. I'm up. Functioning. That's debatable. One more Greg's mine supply. I was gonna see who was quicker, but you beat me. That was a Kasumi greenhouse. Interior, exterior, downstairs. There's a garden now. Oh, two of them. That's number 10. I'm done. Woohoo. And after the mole miner pit. And holiday gift. Stars holiday gift. And holiday gift. Is it another soap day? No soap. Need one more teapot. Which is not that bad. You consider all the crap that we had to search for. Unyielding Forest Scout with less explosion. That's actually not a bad combo. I'm pretty sure there's a teapot over at the house across the street. I'm like 95% sure there's a teapot in here. Ooh. Abandoned junk. There it is. Okay, so sell glowing fungus. It's really, I don't want to bother. Affect any channel, that's fine. Perhaps kill a bunch of bugs. Okay. Got 3 minutes until the next event. So was it? More workshop, so we'll play more workshop. And depending on what the next event is, we can either jump in a raid or we can do a headhunt. Whatever you guys want. Oh, I got a key card. Come back here, you little flying turd nugget. There we go. Nuclear key card. What is the new stuff? Santa's helper repair station. Big iron stove. Plastic on holiday tree. Ornamental bird. Plushy. I know, buy gift shop. You said you don't have Prime, right? I do not have Amazon Prime, no. But I did find a... Okay. Oh, line in the sand. So there's... Do we need more holiday scorched? I don't need more holiday scorched, but I could go for them if we wanted to. But... Yeah, I don't have Prime. I did find a place where I could watch. So I have seen the first episode. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the gift shop that we had in New Vegas definitely looked different than this one. So was the entrance definitely different than this one. This does not look familiar to me.
What are you doing?
Trying to shoot stuff. Pretty good episode. It was a good episode. Hello, Wiggle Wiggle.
Hello.
You want to jump in for a raid?
If you want, are you on private? Hang on, I just
We're
buried.
not in private. We're in public.
Let's see here. Gotta get in the game. Hi, Angel. Yeah, I wasn't home.
Ah. I'm sent one message and don't respond.
Yeah, I saw the
You don't
message, but
respond.
I was over to a friend's house for
Yeah, it's
they're
fine.
playing a game.
Yeah, it's always good. But I'm like,
it was alright.
I'll send a message, and if you're home and you want to play, then you'll respond, and if not,
Sure.
then I'll get a message later.
If I was, I would have. Let's see here. You are right there.
Let me know when you're in so we can make room.
You have a rando on there?
Amazon still has not unblocked my account. I'm about to start a new free trial if they don't hurry their butts.
Hello, Dale.
I mean, why wouldn't you do that anyway?
So what did you think about, since you commented, what did you think overall about, I mean, I'm in, by the way. There you are.
1, 2, go.
What did you think about the Under Armour changes, just in general?
I'm okay.
Yeah.
I
Are you indifferent? Are you like, that's cool, or it's just
I
like
don't
whatever?
care.
I don't care. You don't care. Yeah.
It means literally nothing to me. I just don't care.
Because you don't run any characters without, like, just, it's just, without an outfit or power armor, right? So.
Well, I do run characters without an outfit.
Oh, you do? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'd say 1 or 2, but even then, I don't care.
They don't care. Yeah. Use this thing to grind for. You're tired of changes. Yeah, that seems to be kind of what I'm getting from a lot of people, is they're just kind of like tired of things changing.
I mean, fine with things changing if it bans stuff out, which is what looks like is the point of all these changes. So,
well, here's the thing. It's like, because the thing that people are like, because there's another video I could do that I know is going to get some
hate,
less than positive. Yeah, some hate. Yeah. Well, because the thing is, like, the patch notes were not clear on this.
What a surprise.
And the power armor. In fact, I even had someone comment on my video. It's like, have you looked at power armor? The numbers are crazy. Power armor is losing its damage reduction.
I've heard you talk or seen you
Right?
talk about it.
Right? And so people are seeing like these crazy numbers, and it's like, yeah, you're seeing crazy numbers, but you're not seeing the other side of it. And I think it applies to rads too. So it's not, you're just getting resistance and not reduction on rads, I think.
That's what it looked like to me, at least.
Yeah, because when they said you could wear your hazmat suit, and I haven't tested that. I'm like, well, so if you could, but the thing is, like, if you can wear a hazmat suit under without power armor, hazmat suit is actually better anyway with rad than power armor was, because that's 99% versus the 90 that you're getting now.
Wearing something under your power armor, that wouldn't do anything.
Well, apparently, unless they changed it.
Oh, okay.
Which I haven't, like, that's what I mean. I haven't tested that. I did test the Under Armor, and Under Armor doesn't apply, which is too bad. It'd be kind of nice if you could at least keep the special boosts under your power armor, but
Who hazmat stuff styles? There's a bunch of them. I mean, you can get
They
the pink
said-
hazmat suit. And...
yeah, they don't have the slots though for the specials. No, but supposedly, and I haven't looked at that either, the hazmat suits that they've added in. I mean, it sounds like they've added in other things, so it's not just radiation. So you could actually use it as armor somewhat. I don't know. That was kind of what it sounded like, but I haven't looked. So,
Hello,
but I'm
sweetie.
guessing they probably have some resistances and whatever.
Welcome. How are you doing today, sweetie? Hope you're doing well.
I think everybody's in here. Oh, they're just up
Right.
there.
He just spawned in.
Let's see here. How's my food doing? My food's fine.
I got 15 minutes on my 30-minute buffs.
But yeah, if I were to do one on the power armor, I would be like, I don't know.
Got a heck of a delay on the stream today. Yes, I saw that.
Oh.
Hello, server.
Oh, hello.
Hey. I don't even have to pling, and I still saw him earlier than you.
I heard it, and then I just forgot.
Try refresh on the stream, because that should give you at least a 10-second max delay.
Wonder if you'll be able to wear your Grafton tracksuit as Under Armor instead of your full body armor. It gives you nothing now. Well, the Graft, as long as it's an Under Armor and you can, I mean, if it's an Under Armor, then
casual,
yes.
right?
Well, if it's an Under Armor, you'll be able to do the whatever. It'll give you a thing, and it'll act like Under Armor.
Right now, I think it's casual. That's what I mean. I think. I don't know because I don't use anything other than
Yeah.
Secret Service.
I'm not really sure because because on the PTS I can only look at things that are not Atomic Shop, and some of things like that are. I mean, I don't know if that one is, but some of the Under Armours are, and then they won't show up in the bench.
What I was surprised about is that there's Under Armour that had more than 4 strength.
Is what?
There was Under Armour that had more than 4 strength.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, how about the one that gives you 5 luck? I mean, that's
Gonna be life changing.
I mean, that's the thing. It's like I looked at this and I was like, wow, this is awesome. And so my thought on this is like, okay, either people they're gonna like it or they're not gonna care. But yeah, a lot of people are just like, what about all that grinding I did and to unlock the, because you're gonna have to unlock all the style things.
Yep.
Except for the default one. But 2 of them you can just buy. So
Oh, a quad missile
runners.
launcher.
Oh, look, I got a 4-star. That's my first 4-star in a while.
I got a quad missile launcher with limb damage and breaks lower. Hello, Necrosis.
What?
Welcome. People suck. Yes. History, here's more strength equals more carry weight equals more
just-
collecting.
It's
Yes.
just and then I saw a video today, and this is like, I don't know. Anyway, talking about the changes, and it was just like this really negative video, and
Yes, some people they love
it
to
was,
grind.
but it wasn't. There was like no, it was all just. It wasn't like super specific. It was just kind of it was like a whiny gamer.
Some people just love to
Video.
cry.
Yeah, I don't know. Like if you make content, I mean, that's the thing. It's like, I don't know if you make content, how you could be upset. Like if the game never changes, if it's always the same, because that was
no
basically
content.
about it. It's like the changes were upsetting. It's like, if the game never changes, then what are you going to eventually run out of content? So as a content creator, changes are fine, whether you like them or not. They're still, I mean, they give you new stuff to do videos on. So,
Exactly.
but
Or
I
never
don't know.
changes.
I don't know.
In the early days of 2077.
I like the change.
Yeah,
I
it
like
changes.
them too.
I was thrilled. I saw that and was
Yeah.
like, I didn't understand it at first when I read the patch notes, and I looked at it, I'm like, holy hell, this is awesome. Now I can wear, because I often do have characters that I just use the Under Armour, right?
Go.
And then I have as an outfit, and it's like sometimes the look that I want doesn't match the special boost that I want. So
Yep. But in that case, it is literally a game changer for style.
right.
And
And
I
if you
don't
don't
care
do it
about
that way, then it
style.
really doesn't matter.
Yeah.
For
That's
the most
thing,
part, I mean, yeah, you're gonna have like a brief window when you're not gonna be able to, because you're basically just gonna have the standard style at first, right?
Mm-hmm.
And if one of the ones you wanted is maybe from one of the events or whatever, then yeah, you're gonna have a brief window when you're missing out on a couple of special points, and your life will go on, and you probably won't notice.
Hello, Mandy. Welcome.
Yeah.
How are you doing
Brief
today?
inconvenience.
Come on, hit it. Hit it.
But once you get them, they're better than ones we have right now. So
Exactly. That's the thing. It's like, okay, these are like whatever you're doing. Like, there's the intelligence one. That's plus. It's not the casual one. That's the best one. It's the. I think it's the vault one.
The vault one, right?
It's one of them is like gives you 5 intelligence, and I think that's one you can actually buy.
Vault gives you 5 intelligence, and then the Enclave one gave you like the strength.
Mm-hmm.
And then the luck, I think that was Raider,
The Raider one gave you 5 luck. Yeah.
which is also
But yeah. So there's a
just
plus
awesome.
5 intelligence one so for the leveling people, that's like, okay, that's an upgrade,
Yeah, exactly.
right? Oh shit! There's 2 of them. Missed me.
Vault one you buy from Foundation. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, and I think that's the one that gives you the. Is that the one that gives you the big intelligence one?
Yeah.
The
From
5
what I
intelligence,
remember,
think
yes.
So that means for the people who want to grind or whatever, you can do it from day one. You know, like
Okay.
you want to grind the season. Well, the season starts, you can go buy the plus 5 intelligence and you're golden. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I wasn't seeing really crap. I wasn't really seeing any downside to any of it, other than the fact that yes, you're gonna have to unlock some new things, and
Ooh.
you know. But the thing is,
People-
it's always the same. It's like nothing new to
complain
unlock, right?
that they-
It's like, oh, we got another season, nothing new.
Exactly,
And then
and
you get something new. It's like, oh,
and they're
crap, now
complaining,
we have
"We have
something
to
new we have
unlock
to
it."
chase. It's like, okay,
So what is it?
yeah. What is it? Do you want? You want new, or do you want you want? I don't know. Crap.
I need strength for carry weight. Exactly. And I mean, 1 extra strength, that means 5 extra weight.
25 extra. Oh, one, yeah.
1 strength is 5 weight.
5 carry weight, yeah.
Yeah.
Which you'll need because your power armor is all of a sudden gonna weigh you down more.
What? That one I didn't understand.
And I haven't looked into it too much, but the way I understand it is that oh, go ahead.
Bazooka, thank you very, very, very much. Thank you. Well, thank you.
Everyone's saying. The way I understand it is that, number one, I looked at the power armor pieces. So power armor pieces weigh less. Like significantly less, like 2 or 3, something like that.
That's
But
definitely
the
less.
power armor frames, but they're no longer weightless when they're on the frames.
Oh, that sucks.
Right? And so you can end up, because when I looked in my, so it looks like, and I was looking at, but when you store armor in your stash, it weighs half in your stash. And weightless, what's it, weightless? Yeah, weightless, they took off weightless. They changed it to
I saw that
heavyweight,
one.
and now it does something else. So
Yeah, that one is. Who popped it in the Discord for me? Like
I did. I was.
Mystery is gonna have a new way to play.
yeah. So I mean, and of course I don't think that stuff is set in stone. I think they're still working on I think most of the stuff they're still working on as far as that goes. I expect further adjustments on the weight because they have a target in mind of what they want, like a set to weigh and whatever. I don't think
like
it's
it.
10 though.
More damage the more you are encumbered.
Yeah. Oh, that one. And that one has a pretty good.
Yeah,
so I actually.
That's the weightless redo.
Yeah, heavyweight. I think it's what it's called. Is heavyweight.
I don't know.
So that one, I guess it's based on what percentage of your carry weight you're using. Because I had it and I was like,
can you have like 150%?
Something. Well, it goes up to 10%. So it's not going to be. So like if you go overweight, it's not going to benefit you more, right? So, but I
there they changed the weight of PA sets that I keep in my pocket. Yes, I know, right?
But I mean, even where I was, because I was at like 54% of my thing, and it gave me like 5.4% reduction. So like if you,
That's
so for you, it's
pretty
probably going to be
decent
better than. Where's your head?
Up your own butt. Damn.
That's not me.
Well, I'm doing a lot of damage for some reason.
Oh.
For me. Like for me, I'm doing a lot of damage.
I mean, I'm using a 50 cal, so I'm not.
I'm definitely not the one breaking the
Yeah.
bank with damage, but for me, I'm doing a lot of damage because I was doing 2,000 regular hits on the bot.
I got turned around.
How can you get turned around?
Yeah,
in
a
this
lot
place?
of the wording. Yeah. So I got a piece as a drop or something, you know, on the PTS, and I'm like, oh wow, that's giving me more, because you know, and it's based on, I guess, a percentage of, you know, whatever you're,
A lot of wording.
you know,
can be
whatever
misunderstood
whatever
as
you're
much.
using versus what you have, and it scales up to 10% reduction.
I mean, like I said, I am okay with them changing.
Yeah.
Like,
So that could be good for you. Like
weight.
if you're usually close to the limit of what you can carry,
Yeah,
that means you're going to
yeah.
get some pretty good reduction as far as that goes.
I mean, I usually am at like 95%, 90% of
Right.
my max.
So a full set of heavyweights going to give you like 45%. It's calculated differently now. It won't be added. I guess it wouldn't be 45 because it's not going to be added. It's multiplicative, so it'll be less than that. But still, it would be probably still better than what Overeaters is doing for you now. I'm the same with you, Necrosis, as far as like it's nice to have the meta. It's like the people who complain that the meta is constantly changing. It's like, yeah, but it's nice because we used to have like 6 years of Stealth Commando being the meta. It's like, it's nice that it's not this. I mean, it still is probably, but you know,
They're trying
it's nice to have
change
other
it.
options. It's like, well, if you have one play style that's, you know, twice as good as everything else or more. And so everyone kind of gravitates. You know, it's like Skyrim. It's like everyone's being a stealth archer. So
I've done like twice a stealth archer, and then I've usually went either mage or
yeah,
just barbarian. full out.
Never done that. I've done magic, which is kind of fun.
I love it. Destruction magic, alteration magic. It's all fun. Every way you can play magic is just hilarious.
Commando for life. Yeah. But I mean, it's nice having more
Options.
It's just new. I mean, it's just nice seeing changes. It just makes things interesting. And I will say this though, like I wouldn't. If your armor is fine right now, I wouldn't really touch it until March, just to see how things shake out.
Oh shit!
Not,
I thought he was dead. My bad. He needs
you
one
do?
more crystal. Is it
Someone
just
else
me
have
or
that?
the PA condition on the HUD? I always cannot work out which is
Are
first
you on
left
it,
or right.
Surfer?
It's left. The left on the screen is the left leg that you are actually looking at. So in my case, my PA HUD gave me my left leg is almost breaking, so I need to repair my left leg.
I think Maxwell's got it.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. You got him. Let's see. And I think I killed enough of the horde, so
Yeah, the horde is plenty down.
we're good. So
Makes for
good,
good
man.
update content. I mean, update content, just content in general, and with the shifting play, it's always good. Anybody got electricians for trade? I might have one or two in my box. I'll check once I'm able to check.
Well, and I think the changes they're making is it will make it easier. You know, basically leaning more into damage resistance versus reduction. I think it makes it easier in the long run for them to balance things going forward. Because it's really hard to balance around. When you have players that just have
mitigation
massive
and-
damage reduction.
Yeah,
Like, you just
mitigation
can't-
and reduction. It's messing with each other.
Well, and it makes it hard because the top tier players basically are immortal, and so you can't balance around them. Because if you balance around them, then the most of the casual players just get wrecked constantly. So
Yep.
what happens is you end up with the whole level of players that are just like immortal,
Yep.
which is not good. I mean, it's not fun. I mean, maybe for some people, but it gets boring if you can't. I mean, being unkillable is fun for a minute, and then after a while, it gets kind of boring as you're sleepwalking through the content.
Yeah, I'm
it's
not
nice to have it.
immortal,
That's
and
what-
I sleepwalk.
I mean, that's what the headhunts are. I mean, that's what makes them fun. Is the enemies are actually dangerous, and
Yeah, you get
So-
whacked around.
yeah, it's kind of neat.
PA condition on the HUD. Think after repairing the red color doesn't go away. No, you have to jump out of your PA and back in. 5 spend should net us better than we got.
Got one here.
That should be the last one to add in. It's so rare to see you in PA.
I think we're good, right? This has
Yeah.
gotta be everything. Maybe.
Yeah,
There we go.
For some reason, it doesn't update that little HUD until
And
you
circlers.
get back into your PA.
Jeez, two.
Wow. So
I got
rare.
two 4-star mods this time.
So
so
rare.
far.
Something that I get almost every time I do a raid.
Well, I mean, I got. So what was it?
Ooh.
Was it yesterday
Oh.
or two days ago when I did 10 runs on the bot by myself, and then I did 2 full raids, and I got 0 4-stars out of that. So for me to get like 2 4-stars in one raid is like, I mean, they're crappy ones that I don't care about, but still, like, just getting them is shocking.
I do not have one, Mandy.
Is that one that's craftable? I mean, is that one of the one that's on one of the weapons or whatever?
What, electricians?
I think
I don't
it
know.
is. I was gonna say I don't. It doesn't sound like one that I've learned.
I literally have
So
no clue.
I'd have to check. I could check the bench and see if it's one I can craft, but I don't think it is. If it's not on one of the weapons from the, one of the raid weapons, I know I can't craft it.
4-star module wiggle. Time to buy the lottery. Yep.
I had to buy lottery tickets. Yeah. Actually, damage on this isn't so bad. This is actually pretty decent.
You're 50 cal.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Not the worst, but it's definitely
I mean, it's
lacking.
It's not a Gatling plasma. I've actually been running around with the Gatling gun.
That hits hard. It's slow.
It's
but
very satisfying. It's a little slow firing for in here, but
yeah.
for everything else, it's actually kind. I mean, it builds. I put 2-shot on it, and I'm using it with Bullet Storm, and it builds stacks decently every 15 shots, and it holds onto them for a long period of time.
That's good.
Yeah, it's like I go into a server, I play for half hour, I don't even reload once. So,
I should have learned electricians already. Yeah, I don't know what I've learned. I can check, but
I'll check.
I was,
Let's see
like
if
I
I
said,
can
I was
craft
checking
it.
if I had one in my stash, and I did not. But you're using electricians for reload for the Tesla. I have fractures on it because with crippling and crippling perks and the limb damage second star, it actually works really well.
Did you go back? Oh, you didn't. Okay. It's like, did you go back in?
Nope. The only downside of that is that once they go very difficult, then you're kind of screwed.
For what? Oh, for fractures versus electricians.
Yeah, because fractures once they are
Yeah. Yeah. Once they get aggressive, then
very aggressive, then I cannot defend. I do not have it. They
yeah,
always
it works good as long as your
laugh at
runners are doing their job. If your runners falter at all, then you're in a bad spot. Let me
Yeah,
check the bench really quick. See if
I can
craft it. don't
I can
think
defend
but-
pretty well, but like I said, the last strength increase of them, I can't.
Yeah, then you need electricians and
Yeah, you need
big
to stop
damage
them
and-
in their tracks instead of just blowing them up every
Four
step.
star. It must be on one of the weapons because I can craft it. Is Mandy on the server?
I don't know. Let's see. Mandy is on the server, yes.
All right. I can craft it, so I can give her one.
Why am I over cucumber? Oh, right. Never mind. I know. That's the thing.
Oh.
Gleaming Depths Weekly.
Mods. I think I have one in here. My stash probably.
Mutants rolling.
Electricians, yeah, I don't
Oh,
need
thank
to.
you.
I don't need to save them because I can craft them.
Energy. Oh. Oh, we got nothing. Of course we got nothing.
Yeah, Mandy,
That's why
come to the
I'm still
Gleaming Depths and I'll
debating-
drop one for you.
If I shoot electricians on my Tesla rifle. I understand. Killing the mole miner quicker during the drill stage spawn the next stage of mole miners quicker too. It does not.
There's the Raider.
It's just a timed thing. It just
Maybe.
constantly keeps on ticking and they spawn like every 20 seconds or 25 seconds. And then if you kill all of them, then good, because you have a new wave to kill. If some of them are still alive, you have extra ones to kill.
Mandy. Maybe she's not. I know there's the delay, but you got about 10 more seconds that I'm running into the raid, and then you have to wait till we're done.
Evacuation is in progress. Please proceed to the nearest
Some indication that you're on the way. Or something.
Mandy's at the spawn point.
Oh, is she?
Yep.
Ah, okay, cool.
You're on the
Drop
map.
it here on
Spawn.
top of this tent. Maybe that'll be
Oh, Mandy, she came and she stopped me from
saw
saying.
it.
Don't
you
sing
go.
that to Jummy Bear. Why not? Jummy named Mandy too? Or does he join in with the singing? Crap. Do you have Wiggle? You're not on.
But-
or you're probably not on low health. Do you have any glowing fungus or glowing toxic goo? That's the one.
No.
Or glowing blood.
glowing blood, maybe. Well, I'll look in here. I mean, I might have some in my stash, or in my.
I could even hear her rolling her eyes through the voice chat. Why? It's such a good song.
What do you need glowing blood for?
Rats.
Oh, okay. We'll see what I
I'm
got.
guessing you don't have a crap ton of toxic goo on you.
I don't have any. If it could be
Yeah.
stored in stash, I would have some, but let's see what's in the chem box. If it can store in the chem box, I'll have some. Let's see here.
Glowing blood should be able to store, yeah.
Glowing blood, how much you want?
Yes.
Oh, I'm gonna save some. Is that used for crafting anything? I'm trying to think if there's any reason I should save some at all.
I think there might be
right
a mod
away.
that uses it, but I'm not sure.
Oh, I mean, like any legendary module. I mean, I don't care about them.
No clue.
Is 60 enough?
Yeah, plenty.
Okay. Because I had like 160. It's like, it seems like the kind of thing that maybe I might need for some crafting something, but I don't know. Since I don't do radiation rumble.
Just glowing blood pang. Yeah, that's the one. Glowing blood pang.
Let's see here. New.
See if I can stay alive with 50% health. Thank you very
I
much.
can answer that for you. I can tell you the answer already.
I can try.
No.
I'm assuming that I die very quickly, but I can try.
Curse Revan thing go live. You're welcome, Andy.
When did the cursed weapon reroll thing go live?
That will go live with the PTS up. I mean, in March, as far as I know. You can sort of mod them now, but you can't put any effect you want on them.
Yeah, I don't know what that means because I had a guy try to put that one nozzle on the holy fire and he couldn't.
Oh yeah.
Vaporization nozzle.
Yeah, that's yeah, you can't do that. But what they meant was like the legendary effects. So like things like cursed, like the cursed harpoon gun, cursed shovel, the ones that you get from Earl, like those you can't. You can kind of change the effects on some of them, but there's only a few effects that you can do. You can't, like you can't put out, like I don't think you can put quad on like the harpoon or something. I don't think you can do all the mods, Maddie, though. I think you can only change some of the mods. I don't think everything's available now. Because I looked at that, because someone had told me a while back. It's like, oh yeah, you can mod the harpoon gun, and I went to mod. I tried to put something on it, and it was like, no, you can put some things, but not everything. And so I think the change is going to be for everything, but I could be wrong. That happens.
Literally no clue.
Happens all the time. If you're never wrong, you're not talking enough.
I'm in that case. I'm talking plenty.
Yeah. Like I say a lot of things, so I give myself a lot of chances to be wrong.
Very many.
It's not allowed. Yeah. See, and that's what I mean. It's like so it's been that way for a while. I don't know when that happened, Mandy. It's been like that for a while though, where you could mod them, but only partially. But I think that's what's going to change with the March update. At least that's the way I read it.
Quad harpoon is not.
You'll be able to fully mod them or fully change them.
Is that only for cursed harpoon, or is that for any harpoon?
Well, it's like no, just the cursed.
Oh, just the cursed.
Yeah, because the cursed harpoon gun, the cursed effect gives faster bonus fire rate and bonus damage.
Mm-hmm.
And so if you could mod that however you wanted, it's going to be a better option than a regular harpoon gun as far as that goes. So, oops, he's already waiting for me. Like a jerk.
Is he being a turd nugget towards you?
It's like trying to hit me.
Oh, how dare!
I gotta say, after playing so much out of power armor, it feels very cumbersome running in power armor.
I love running the tunnels outside of power armor, but I'm very rarely able to do it. Because it feels so different. It's the same,
it feels
but it feels different.
Yeah, it feels well. That's bouncier.
Yeah, but
that's the thing. The camera
just feels like you're so much slower. You're not.
I don't know about that. It just feels. For me, it's the bounce. Right, it's just the extra bounce that you get when you're trying to interact with things, and so I think the grabbing and going is slower.
I don't know. I just like it. It feels like you're more cramped in the tunnels. It feels sluggish when you move around.
There's not. Crap! I risked my life to get something that wasn't even there. All right, that's awesome. I guess I'm done here. I only got like two out of like crap. All right.
I will push the heart
Stupid
downstairs.
mole miner jerk
Don't
heads.
do that. I get you in trouble.
Can I go back this way? I don't know.
Ladder the stairs in Christmas.
Supposedly the new the auto block mod
What?
works on the mole miner stalkers.
What the hell's an auto
I mean, you
block
still
mod?
die because they hit you twice, but
What the hell's an
there's
auto block mod?
a new. It's like a legendary. I think it's a legendary. Where's all that? There we go. It's like one of the new legendary effects. It's like an auto block for, but it only works on melee weapons. So
Okay.
yeah, it doesn't work on ranged weapons yet. Maybe someday, but I don't know.
I don't understand how you would want to block on a normal weapon.
Yeah.
Bullets.
Well, I mean, they
riddle,
removed, so like, you know, they
Hold
changed blocker, so it's no longer an automatic thing. It's going to be just a, it basically, I think they changed it to like damage reduction. Like when you block, it just decreases the amount of damage you take or something.
Okay.
So, smart for me. Could complete all the collecting gold challenges from 2026. Oh, I don't know
get it.
what that means. I don't get it either. As often is the case. 13 chameleon, 12 empath serums. Wow, that's a lot.
I know.
Flaming
That's
bag.
why I ditched them. Can take them.
You should just
I
take
think
them
they're
all.
saying you're gonna get so much coal for Christmas that you can complete all the challenges.
Oh, gotcha.
Oh.
It's funnier if you have to explain it.
Hey, I got a 1440p monitor. Oh. Level 1440.
Cool.
Mm-hmm. Very.
All I want for Christmas is 96 gigabytes of DDR5.
I'm good with 64.
I'm good with what I've got, but yeah, I would.
I mean, it's still funny that the 48 is cheaper than the 32.
It's like you have this conversation. It's like, I'm so glad I bought Bitcoin. Bitcoin? I bought DDR5. What are you? Like that was my nest egg right there. I bought some DDR5 memory, and it's tripled in value in 3 months.
Hamburgers is better.
Hamburgers are better.
System access
No,
control.
just hamburgers instead of.
Scan initiated.
Damn it!
Scan
Oh.
complete. Unauthorized.
It's Butter's way of swearing.
Command center compromised.
He's a very
This
polite
detects
little boy.
insufficient countermeasures. Pursuing emergency security
Paid 50 bucks for
protocols.
32
$50
gigs 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I'll go overboard a bit on credit card this month, but at least I don't have to worry about not having enough RAM. I mean, 50 bucks
Nice.
for 32 is not bad in any
That's a deal, man. That's a deal, yeah.
in any time scale.
Was it DDR4?
Oh, hamburgers!
I mean, even then, that would still be a deal.
Yeah, it's still a deal. Doesn't matter how you slice it.
Yeah, I mean, right now, that's the thing. People are like, I'll take DDR4. I'll take anything.
What? 5 volt action. Thank you.
I actually do have some extra. I think I have like 16 gig of DDR4 that it's like just.
I got
my
64
old
gigs
system.
of DDR4 in my system. I've got my secondary system that has 32 gigs, and I've got a 16 gig kit still on the table, like in a drawer.
Yeah, my old system has 32 in it. Because it did had 16, I replaced it, and now I just have like 16, just whatever. I could probably sell that for something.
I got 4 sticks in my system right now, 4 16 gig sticks.
You're on AM4, okay.
Yeah, I'm still on AM4 too.
AM4 is not a bad place to be. Unless you want to upgrade, then it's not a
It
amazing
works.
time to do an upgrade.
It works totally fine.
Yeah.
I mean, I could go for an X3D, but
I don't know. I mean, the 5800
went
X3D
up
now
to
is like
800,
crazy
yeah.
expensive.
But a 5700 too, which is stupid.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that if what you have works.
I was
I mean, there probably could be some. What do you want? What's yours now? Is it a 5600?
57.
57. Okay, so you're probably about as like. There's not really a lot of room on AM4 for you, is there? Like to go much higher.
Yeah, I can go for 5900 or an X3D. But
Well, I mean, in terms of like, I meant like at a reasonable price.
no, at a reasonable price, there's nothing. This 5700 X3D was 200 bucks, like a year ago when I was
Yeah.
looking at it, and right now that's just around 400.
Yeah.
So
It's one of those
that's
things where it'd be
not
cheaper, like
reasonable.
rather than upgrade that, it'd be cheaper for you just to go to AM5.
Yeah.
'cause The extra cost would offset you just like buy the DDR5 memory and it would be
Yeah,
like well, maybe.
AM5 upgrade would be more sensible now.
I don't know. Buying stocks of GTX 750 Ti moving the GDR5 might be a profitable endeavor soon. Is it Is it the same? Can you? Is that something you could do?
Memory is kind of memory, but you are kind of limited in timing and that kind of stuff.
Well, and how are you gonna fit that in your? Because it's like.
You can solder it on to.
Is that what it is?
There's pathways on cards that are
Oh,
laid
okay.
out that are not connected, or you could swap out the DIMMs.
Except for how much memory did the 750 have?
750. My 750 had 4 gigs.
So yeah.
Which
So
was
you
four-
need like
four
what,
1
16?
gig stints.
So by 16 of the how much are 16? How much is a 750 Ti if you're to buy one?
Like $30, $25.
So that's like $400 for enough of them to
I sold mine like
do like 64.
Sold mine 4 or 5 years ago for $50. But
We're standing here following us and not even paying attention.
512, 1 gig, 2 gig, and 4 gig. Yeah, I had the 4 gig.
Did you get it? Is the guy
Yeah, it's
dead?
done.
All right, I think we're good here.
Here
on the
guys,
hub, too.
all running AMD processors now. I am, but I've been running AMD for quite a while.
I'm on Intel.
Biggle is the I've
13,
got way too
i7
much money.
13700. What'd you say?
I have too much money CPU.
It was cheaper than the AMD option at the
Yes,
time.
but you have to platform upgrade every single time you get a new CPU.
Well, I mean, historically, my upgrades have been far enough apart that I would anyway. I mean,
What the hell? How did I die? I got one
Plus,
tap
I'm
by
not-
something.
karma. I'm not.
You run a repair
Are we
shop, you
all
can
here?
also use the other
I'm
parts
not.
as well.
I don't think I'm gonna need to worry about an upgrade, a CPU upgrade for a minute.
You should be
so-
fine for quite a while. 50
I should
bucks
be
is a
good
bit
for-
much. I think it should be about 30 right now. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I sold mine for 4 or 5 years ago for 50
Where's the
euros.
other one? Oh, there.
And back then,
Nice.
I even thought that 50 euros was too much for it. It was just laying in a drawer for me, collecting dust, nothing else.
But I will say, if I were to build a system today, like if I had to build a system gun to my head, it would probably be AMD system. I think I can't. I just couldn't bring myself to do the Intel at this point, with the way
Their current
they've been
CPUs
going.
are kind of crappy.
I mean, for like productivity stuff, they're okay. But I mean,
Great, but there's more.
I don't
to
know that it's
just
like I
productivity.
don't know that what I'm doing is demanding enough that I would need to care about that very much.
You're not gonna notice the
So I
difference.
mean, I would probably go in the direction of.
You wouldn't notice it.
I mean, I'd probably do the 9800, the X3D, I would think. Although the 9950 X3D would be tempting, but it's quite a bit more.
8
I don't know
gigabyte
that I
RX
would notice.
5700 was about 70 USD 2 months ago. Nice. I sold my RX
Oh, wow.
580. It was also 8 gig. It's RX 580. I've used that card very, very hard for 4 years. I sold it for
Almost bought one of
150
those.
bucks.
I almost bought one of those.
I sold it for 150 bucks last year. Like,
Oh, nice.
it was relatively recent. Because people were, I need a new CPU and I'm not gonna pay that price. I got
I mean, that's a
580.
capable CPU even now, or GPU even now.
Yeah, it ran.
Depending on what you're
perfectly fine.
playing, I mean, unless you're playing, I mean, for this, it would be fine with this game.
Yeah, easy. I could easily run.
I mean, I was doing it on a 1660 Super, which is pretty comparable. I mean, they were kind of in the same class.
pretty much, yeah.
Because that was the two chips. That was the two cards I was looking at. It was between the 1660 Super and the 580.
I would recommend buying
ultimately
a
it came down
backup
to-
CPU
Sawbones.
right now. Yep, propelling. RAM will be a rare commodity potentially until 29. I'm thinking 27 is when the RAM is gonna go back.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like it's going to
In
be
in normal cycle.
Yeah, it's going to
2
be
years.
probably we're going to be stuck with higher prices. At like 27 is going to be probably the earliest that we see any kind of relief.
Yeah, but that's the normal bubble that
The
happens
normal
every-
cycle, yeah. I mean, at some point, AI is going to be like, okay, we're gonna. What are we doing? We going in? All right. I don't know. I'm fine, especially for the games I've been playing. I'm good. I don't.
I ran 76.
I mean, if I
on
had
the
to do it,
1050 Ti
if-
for ages. Yep.
if I were to run into any issues, it would be probably with my video card would be the first thing I would need to upgrade over anything else. And even that should be fine for a while.
I will need a platform upgrade between.
Yeah,
now
I mean
and
your video
27.
card should be good for a long time too. So
My
you're
GPU is
ahead of
fine.
me. Yep, you're ahead of me. So
It's only a 4080.
yeah, but you've got the. But it's not necessarily that it's a 4080. It's that it's the 16 gig, right? And I'm
Yeah.
on 12, and that would be the issue I would worry
No one
about.
got
Not
a
the
comment on
horsepower, the
GPU
card.
becoming larger and larger with crazy power requirements. That's been the case for 2
Yeah.
decades. I remember my first GPU, which was a Voodoo 1. It was this long, like just a tiny bit longer than a normal cigarette.
And didn't need to separate power or anything. It was plugged right into the.
No,
just slotted right in. Yeah.
It was just a normal PCI slot, not even a specialized slot, just a PCI
Okay.
slot.
Yep. Now you need a brick, a giant brick.
Unauthorized personnel.
Mr. 3 is 3DFX Elder, yes. I also had a Matrox Millennium, but I got that one after my Voodoo, even though the Matrox is older.
And honestly, with the way that RAM is, I could see future, like the next generation of video cards coming out, like it being a longer wait than in the past,
No,
just because of them not being able to come up with, give anything that's like affordable.
they will upgrade the same pattern as always. God damn it.
Come on, so much. I can't. I'm just sitting here stuck. There we go.
Come on, reload. There we go.
Actually, damage on this is actually not too bad. I don't know if this is like enough horsepower to solo it, but it's decent damage. Not bad at all.
First GPU was a GeForce 8400 GS. Rebundled GT210 being sold as a 84 GS. We got a better deal than normal. I had my first GeForce was a 66 or 6500, 6600, something like that. It's been a while. But then again, I've been building PCs for gaming since what, like 91, 92? Something like that.
Yeah, if I had to buy a GPU right now, I don't know what I would get. I mean, I guess the 9070 XT is probably the sweet spot at the moment. If you can get it near,
I don't know.
because you can get it around near MSRP. Oh, you can get them close to MSRP here.
At least you
could
slight angle to
a couple weeks
0% on
ago.
the shield is really annoying. It very much is.
It is, yeah. The last update with VATS just kind of made that just. It's why I came up with the way to do it with power armor, because I couldn't stealth it anymore, because I couldn't shoot more than like one bullet before it turned slightly, and I couldn't hit it anymore, and so it just took all day to get the shield down.
First PC was a Pentium MMX 166. My first PC was 25 megahertz.
Mine was 12. It was a 280. No, yeah, it was a 286.
Yeah, 286.
286, 12 megahertz.
It was the 80.
640K RAM,
Yep.
and
I had 128K RAM.
and I had a
10 megabyte hard
20.
drive.
I had a 20 megabyte hard drive, which was like double what
Go
what the
up.
typical one was.
Yes.
I know, right?
AT
And I had the
had
3.5
10 by
and the
default.
5 1/4 drives.
You didn't have a 5 1/4 hard drive?
Oops, oh crap. I thought I was dead. I ran right into the stalker because I wasn't.
Shame
I
on
was
you.
just running, so I just ran into him. I wasn't
Shame
even
on you.
thinking. Yeah. And the Amber, I had an Amber monitor.
I love the Hercules monitors. Hercules is green and the Amber, what was it? I forgot the name.
It was a place called CompuAdd. That was the name of the company, CompuAdd.
I ended up just shooting the Guardian in manual aim mode until the shield goes down. Yeah, I can see that. I can see why you do that. When your HDD competes in thickness with PSUs. I mean, my very first hard drive was a 7 megabyte, 5.25-inch drive. It was massive. That was just a lot of fun. Because I pulled that thing apart just to look how it works and functions. I had it in a display case for
I went too early on the easy
15
ones.
years.
I'm coming
Way
with the
too-
last one.
Oh, you got it? Okay. It's like I went way too early on the easy ones. It doesn't look like they spawned at all, except for the one.
I had it for 15 years and it was just awesome. I was in a display case because it looked so massive. It's just a normal
Building a
hard
Gen
drive,
5, it's just him.
but larger.
Oh, that's a nice hanger. That's a nice combo. 7800 X3D, 97. Yeah, it's a nice combo.
Yeah, that's gonna run.
9070 XT is a good. That's
Darkest
probably
scene
the,
really
now that it's
sleeping today.
MSRP. I mean, it's so much. It's $150 less than the 5070 5070 Ti.
Made in the USA HDD. I don't know. I literally don't know what the hard drive was made. Where the hard drive was made back then. Infineon chipset. Damn. I haven't seen those in quite a while. Those are a little bit on the older side. You say? They call me old.
Hang on a second. I'll be back in like 10 seconds.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back when having a plastic CPU case is cool. Plastic CPU. What? I don't get it. I mean, like the carrier case for the CPU before you install it.
Yeah, I am back. Coming down.
I'm doing food puffs.
All right, I'll go up to B.
I was running out.
Oh, I think mine are still good. Have 8 minutes.
Are we there yet? Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
I don't know.
There. Oh shit! No, Stingwing fillet. Stingwings too. Some headhounds after this, sure.
Routine security scan initiated.
I'm fine with it, whatever.
Unauthorized.
Just jumped in this to get some quick
System detects
lots of
insufficient
XP.
countermeasures. Pursuing emergency security protocols. Stand by.
The cool ones, like the smart cars. Smart cars are not cool. They are literally scary. Exterior shell. Oh, I've never had a CPU with a plastic exterior shell. I've seen them, but I've never had one.
Almost at max caps. It's
No.
not hard.
How could you not
It happens
spend your
very
caps
easily.
in time? Like
I
every
did.
freaking 5 minutes.
I'm spending like 5 to 10K a day on the posters, and it doesn't matter.
Well, you need to spend 30K a day.
Oh no, I don't want to have my caps go down too much. You never know when. I don't know.
When you want to spend some more caps. The motorcycle was built by a Dutch firm that ran a 3-cylinder diesel engine from a smart car. If you say so. I have no idea. I don't really pay attention to weird Dutch things that being built. And you got the Sandwalker that's built on, like, on the beaches in Zandvoort in the Netherlands.
Alert.
Kind of walks on its own. A wooden construction that walks on its own
Lockdown will
by the wind, which is just a creepy little thing once you see it. It's awesomely built and very nicely constructed, but just creepy when you see it.
Yeah, the new aristocrat with caps is the most interesting 1-star I think that I saw.
That's like yeah, it's given like a deflect chance or something, right? Isn't it? Or an evade? No, it's it's a deflect chance, I think. Or
Yeah, like
it's
like a
deflecting or-
reflection.
Something like that, yeah.
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah, based on your caps.
Somebody!
So if you can deal without the damage resist and do that, that's pretty crazy. Because you could double stack it with reflective on the 4th star.
Right? ETC's on. Okay, ETC's
Yeah,
on it.
you got it, yeah. I
As long
forgot
as it's
that I
not
was
me,
half,
it's fine.
I forgot I was half health. And then I got bitten by a rat toad. That was the late reaction. It was the rat toad that bit me from behind, and I forgot that I was like 50% health. Kinda screwed me over. There we go, he dead.
He's dead, alright.
That's why I suggested some headhounds wiggle. I'm at max caps too. Ah.
Right?
I remember having all 9500 soft modded to 97. 30% more performance, giving double the price and performance. 6600 overclockable with 30%, no problem. Those were crazy times. Yep. Yeah, I had an ATI card that was. I don't remember which model it was, but you could overclock it like 2 skills higher, which was awesome. And it just had a power shunt in there to limit the power. Just removing the shunt was enough. All that you had to do. You had to flash the card so you can get the better operating system or the better driver on it, and ran like a charm. Looks like everything is here.
There's a Mirelurk over. There we go. I think everything's here now.
Yep. There we go. That's a very delayed reaction from everything dying. That was really delayed.
Lifting lockdown bridges.
Luck. And another lickety split. That's my 3rd lickety split already. And it on. Yep.
Iceman. If they let us put that on range weapons, I can make a better icebreaker.
Losing damage. I'm
I'd
gonna
put one on a
milk you.
10 mil pistol if I could get that on range weapons.
Why the hell would you put it on a 10 mil?
Because that's where I would want it. I think that'd be fun.
Okay. I'll
Little
take your
auto
word
10
for
mil pistol that would shoot little icicles. That'd be great.
it. Okay. I'll take your word for it. Still gonna be a 10 mil pistol.
That means it'll still be awesome.
Yeah. Okay.
Don't go hating on 10 mil pistols.
I'm not hating on 10 mil pistols. I'm hating on pistols. You go spit somebody else. Leave me alone. Bye. Arms Keeper. Now that's what I need.
Chameleon.
I don't remember what I needed the Arms Keeper for, but I needed one more Arms Keeper. Was it for my troubleshooter set, maybe?
I don't
Was
know.
it for my onion on this account? I don't know. Rank 70.
Yeah, I hit 100 on my other one today.
So your both accounts are 100 plus now?
Yeah. What was stupid is I was grinding West Tech on it because I was like at 63 or something. And so I got all the way to 99 with like, I needed like half a West Tech run to finish and I just stopped.
Good.
I you know what? I'm good. I'm just going to be done. I'll get there because my goal was to get there this weekend. And it's like, I got there. I just don't want to do West Tech anymore.
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
It's actually not bad. I mean, I was doing it with a hunting rifle, which is great because then I don't worry about how much ammo I'm spending because I just have to loot like once every few runs and I still come out way ahead.
That's true.
That was fun. I was just running, gunning through it, just pow pow.
Weapon weight, weapon weight. Fire
Let's
damage,
go a bunch of
weapon weight.
these.
So I needed 2. Damn it.
It's in there.
Can I make it?
That.
I cannot.
Switch over to the boom 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 meaty sounding gun. Let's see if I can sell some. Oh wait, no, I can't sell. Let's go buy some.
Yeah.
Buy a wanted poster.
Ready to jump. Hardy. What was Hardy? Oh, less explosive.
Hardy is
That's
explosive resistance.
Like, I like that. That's I'm okay
Give me
with
a
that one.
premium target.
How many limit breaking do I have? 2. That's not gonna be enough.
Yeah, that's one I'd like to learn how to craft.
The onion back.
Oh, I managed. He did. Okay, I've heard of this happening. It's never happened to me before.
But
I got two wanted posters.
oh, that's nice.
He took money for both, but
I don't care. But you can
being able to buy 2 at
in
once
one.
was like
Yeah,
kind of a shocker.
that's the good thing. Eviction
Are
notice.
you kidding me? Oh, jeez.
We doing eviction note or we're doing head-ons?
I mean, I like headhunts better because Eviction Notes doesn't have the new stuff, but it's.
Let's go do eviction notice.
I don't,
Or
really, I don't really
head-ons.
care.
Sorry, do headhunts. I'm okay with that.
Let's see, do this, sell that. Oh, I'm out of serum dot. I'll just drop one. We're on a public server, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'll drop them here then.
What are we dropping?
Just some extra serums that are. Let's see, I'll eat the ones I'm using, but yeah, just 1 extra serum. Marsupial.
Capture burning springs in photo mode. Totally forgot that I was doing that. Where was the flash box here? Pepper.
Actually, it'd be fun to do head-ons if everyone else is going to eviction notice. It'd be like, it'd be more fun.
Burnt ass. Cute salt.
Last headhunt I did was like the boss died so fast, he didn't even get all his stars.
I'm good with doing it now. Like I said.
Yeah, I got 2. I'll burn them. I just need to do my food.
Sinkhole solutions. That would be good. I need all the new guns.
I'm still working on my 7. My 7 of those. I haven't had. There we go.
Headhunt. Ice blend. What you got? Got nothing, right?
I was on a server earlier today, and Nuka's launch. I look at it. Earl, I'm good.
Yeah, I'll do something else.
I'm good. I can log out now. I don't care. Although that's going to change because a lot of the like all those linings, they were smart. If they want people to do stuff, I mean,
Spread it out over events.
It put me in a. Where am I? Oh, I'm inside Super Duper. This is crazy. I wish it would just spawn you. Like if you're the one that launched the thing,
Spawn you
me
next
at
to the button.
Yeah, spawn me next to the button, not like in a closet. But
It was
yeah,
coming out of the closet, everybody. You heard it here first.
Mr. Enclave he wants to launch it. Is he just gonna stand here and launch it? All right, he's gonna launch it. All right, whatever you do it, dude. Yep.
That was
People
the one
are
that was in the
like,
team
it's like I don't
before
want to
you.
launch them. So like, you want to launch it for me? You go for it.
That was the one that was in
I
the
mean-
team before you.
Oh, he was.
hmm
Oh. I mean, I it's like whatever. I know people get upset. Oh, they're gonna launch it without me. It's like, yeah, that means I can actually be in the event when it launches instead of having to run 100 yards.
Uninvited boss and colossal problem will be funny. You have to kill it before 60 seconds pass and still teleport outside. That's gonna be fun. I'm alone at eviction.
They're
notice.
crippled. Boss is dead.
We can hurry it for join you there.
Oh, you're alone in eviction notice. All right, Mandy, we'll come help you.
Ah, you stupid robot intern.
Kaplooey.
Eviction
Improved bait,
notice.
yeah.
There's 4 people now.
Yeah, they're not alone. There's 6 people I'm showing now. Add it.
Let's go blow some muty. To smithery. Oh, I got a furious bow with crit damage.
Uninvited. Yeah, and I don't know if it can. I don't know if the uninvited ones can come into the boss fights. I think they can just be on like the like regular events.
Good meat bag. And one more. How are you?
The interesting thing for the linings that I'm gonna be curious to see is the drop rates.
Okay, meat bag's done.
Well, hopefully it's not stupid. Like, hopefully the rates are reasonable and not.
Of course they're gonna be
not like
stupid.
maybe. I mean, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I'm assuming nothing. Yes, maybe they will be. Oh, there's Scaladorn. Maybe they will be. Maybe I have no idea, and I'm not even gonna hazard a guess.
Like I said, of course I don't
Because like
know
the
anything.
Raider one that you were saying with the 5 luck in your video is from
Oh yeah, like the
Raider
Raider.
events like Moonshine Jamboree.
I know. It's like, really, that's what I have to do is Moonshine Jamboree is for that. Ugh.
Yeah, that's gonna be.
But
a
if
pain in the
if
butt.
it drops like a high drop rate, it's not that big of a deal.
Right, and they're tradable. Like, that's another thing. I hope that the plans are tradable, because
They're
that
not.
would suck.
They're not.
If well, they are now, except for the gold bullion. So oh, there's a Mothman all the way over there.
Once they are coming to the live. Oh, there. Hello, Mr. Vengeful Mothman. Once they come to live, they're not gonna be tradable anymore.
Yeah, I have no idea. It's one of
that's-
those things where it's like
that's my
people
guess.
are already assuming the worst and they're getting pissed about it. It's like, but you don't
Well,
know. You're just guessing. And it's
Yeah,
like,
I'm not gonna be pissed about it. I'm just.
I know
guessing.
you're not. I know you're not. But it's
Oh,
just like I'm getting that, and I've seen a few of the comments. People are just like pissed about stuff that it's like, okay, it's not set in stone, and they haven't said anything about drop rates or anything like that.
I saw
and
your
people are already
comments
pissed
on
about
the
shit.
video, like on the automatic plasma caster. So many.
Right? I'm like, people are getting angry. It's like, but I how many times did I say that? It's like,
Not
it's
even
not
that.
set in stone.
Not even that.
In
like,
fact, I guarantee that sniper is not going to come to life the way it is right now. I guarantee.
everybody
that's not gonna
complaining about my weapon is gonna be completely useless.
happen. Right. I'm gonna have
Like-
to scrap it.
I don't want it to be automatic. It's an option to be automatic. It's not
Right.
a
Well-
necessity.
I think it's a
And
sniper
use
because
it.
the thing is, right now there's the aligned sniper barrel, and that's been removed and replaced with just the sniper barrel
Yeah.
that shoots 10 at whatever.
Yeah, that stupid one.
But again, it's not going to. There's no way it comes like that to live. That just isn't. I mean, that's
No, it's not
that's
gonna
so
happen.
out there and ridiculous that people should just realize, okay, that's going to change.
Yeah. But even then, they were complaining that there's no other option than automatic. Like,
Right.
there's
the
more than
standard.
one option.
Right? I mean, I think that splitter barrel is actually pretty interesting. That damage looks like it's
Yeah.
pretty decent.
It looked pretty cool,
So
and if you combine it
For,
with like
for a
the,
shotgunner and whatever, I think there has really good potential. And I don't know, it's just
if you combine it with the other one, the spin up one,
yeah,
the pepper
People
shaker,
just get really
it'll be
bent out of-
really interesting.
yeah. Some people
make
just look
some
for
awesome
reasons to get
builds.
upset. I don't know.
Yeah.
It looks fun, yeah. I mean, especially if you put. Well, the thing that's good about it is even if you don't use VATS, because like it has no recoil. Like that weapon has no recoil at all.
It's dead center.
So, right, it's dead center. So you could just use it, and if you put quad on it, that'll give you 90 rounds, which is
Enough.
that's a decent amount. I mean, for that, it's fun. Like I don't necessarily think it's gonna be meta or broken or anything like that. I just think it's
Doesn't
gonna be
have to
fun.
be.
It sounds so cool. Like it just
Yeah.
has such a cool sound.
I want to know.
I was
if
using
you
it for
could-
the sound. Honestly, I was like, this is fun.
I want to know
Sounds
if you
good.
can find a enemy that's slowing you down. Like find a floater with frost and have it slow you down, and then use it.
Oh, what does it sound like?
I'm pretty sure it's gonna sound even more awesome when it's slowed down.
Maybe.
Because I like slowed down weapons for heavy guns. Like most of them sound really good when they're slowed down. So I'm pretty curious. Pretty sure it's gonna sound cool. Have you ever heard the plasma caster right now when it's slowed down? It sounds like
probably.
you're blasting a cannon.
Against a guardian, usable, yes. Whether like solo it, I have no idea. I mean, that's just I don't know.
Everything's.
I mean, I never really tested the damage. Like I found that it's pointless to test damage on changes like that this early, just because it's tweaked. Plus, my build was not. I
You
mean,
were
when
just
I
doing
said
for-
the build wasn't really for it, it wasn't. I mean, it was my Elder's Mark build, and it's like, well, this is commando, and this is automatic. It's fine. It'll be enough to at least see how it's gonna feel and look and sound, and
It
you know, I
gave a
tried
good
to make that as
indication.
clear as I could.
Gave a good indication of what it was doing.
Yeah, I mean, it's like this is an early look. That's what this is. It's just an early look, not a test, not
I love
anything.
slowed casting.
And I still got comments on it. It's like that damage is terrible, or it's like, but okay, but I said,
That was the point.
things about that. That was the disclaimer. Don't pay too much attention to numbers here.
But there's.
I mean,
there's gonna be idiots. You know.
whenever we get a new PTS, the second update that we get is always where you get the biggest adjustment, right?
Oh.
Because they come out with this new thing that's kind of not
completely
not
out there.
finalized. It's like, hey, try this out, and then they get a shit ton of feedback, and then they make like really big adjustments one way or the other, and
Yeah, the first.
so usually
pass
by the
is always
second update, you
very
have a much
out
better
there.
idea of what the final thing's going to be.
What I found, just like you say, the first pass is usually very much out there. Like it's a concept of what we want to do, and let me know what it is.
Well, and especially this early. I mean, we got a PTS 2 weeks after the season started. That's really early. So it's going to be really rough, and especially since armor is kind of the thing. I haven't even looked at armor like numbers or whatever, because I don't think anything there is.
I saw the numbers that you were showing.
Yeah.
What was it? The one that had like the stupid high resistance numbers.
Yeah, I mean, like power armor. Like if you look at power armor, it's because what did I got in my Vulcan set, and it was like 2,500 or something. But I saw people posting numbers like 5,000-6,000 on some things. So I mean, so
Milk it by
it's
doing shorts. Oh god, he's gonna love that.
shorts are pointless.
Very
They do
much.
zero.
Very much.
They're shorts are a waste of my time.
Lots of work for basically no return.
Yeah, I mean my most profitable short that I've ever is like I made I think $1.20 or something. That's the most I've ever made on a short.
It's more than I make on my
And-
shorts.
Yeah, but it doesn't do anything for the channel. Like it doesn't feed into anything else. It's just
Oh, there's no
people watch
click-through
the
rate,
short
yeah.
and then that's it. They're gone. So it doesn't grow the channel. It doesn't feed into other videos. There's just no benefit to doing it at all. So
Probably using ironclad for an extra 50% of your armor. I
yeah,
don't know.
yeah, that would be with ironclad and much high, like because Vulcan doesn't give you the highest numbers, so I don't know what does because I know some of that's changed. It's probably T65,
T65 for Hellcat.
probably.
That's
So,
gonna be my
but-
guess, yeah.
But yeah, so you can really see some really gaudy numbers there, but
Those people profit from shorts only. There is people that profit from shorts
well,
only.
see, the thing about shorts is like the money from the revenue from shorts, like it comes like because YouTube has like a fund, like a shorts fund. Because as far as I know, they still don't have advertising there, and so there's like no advertising revenue with shorts. It's all based on YouTube just allocates money to it, and it's like so much less. Like even if you got like a short with like 1 million views, you're not gonna, you're gonna make like a couple of dollars.
The problem is that
It's
there's
like-
so
like
much short slop, like AI slop.
Oh, yeah,
and then
I mean-
crap nonsense.
Oh yeah.
That's kind
I
of
mean,
what
there's-
ruins shorts for me.
Well, a lot of reasons that people do shorts, and not everybody, because there are some really well done stuff. There's a lot of
course.
really good shorts out there, but I think a lot of people do shorts because it's low effort. It's something they can crank out really quickly, and
That's why I
they
did the
can
shorts.
right? And
That's
it's
literally
just,
why I did them, because they were low effort.
Yeah.
And they were not even very low effort, but low enough that I could do it.
I mean, even if I was gonna make a video, because shorts can be like 3 minutes, right? So when
Really?
I did
That
that
long?
video on the
Maybe 3 minutes. I thought it was like a minute.
it was, but they changed it. I think it was
Oh.
last year. Yeah, you can make them. They can be 3 minutes long now.
TikTok changes spans. Yeah.
And we can start gathering. So when I made the video on the don't miss out on the gold, for this, from the caravan and stuff, like that video was only 2 minutes long, so I could have made it a short if I wanted to do that.
Could have done both,
But-
like upload it as a normal and a short.
But then I'd have to like render it again and do that, and I don't want to.
I still can't make it into a short manually. I have to use the clips from the stream. I don't know how to actually render a short or upload a short. I still don't know.
Yeah, for me it was like it was worth doing for the treasure maps, just because I had it done. It was just like, okay, I just went through and it was something I worked on. I mean, it took me a while. It took me like it took me a few weeks to do them all, because I'd do like one region, and then the next week I'd do another region and whatever, and
I mean,
I get views on those. I mean, but it's like I said, like I spent hours on those, and it's
there's
this one
no
made me
return,
50
yeah.
cents, this one made me 80 cents. And,
operating 60 seconds for a while longer videos would be interesting. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, I thought it was still a minute, but he says 3
yeah,
minutes,
it's
and-
3 minutes. It's 3 minutes now. You can make them shorts, but I think it auto does it. Like if you do a vertical format, it'll make it a short, and if you do just a normal format, because it didn't even ask me when I uploaded that video. It just like didn't make it a short, because I was like, it better not, because I don't want this as a short. I want it as like a regular video where people will actually see it.
Mhm. Yeah, the only way that I've figured out how to make shorts for me right now is
Is clipping them,
the clips.
using the YouTube
No.
studio or whatever.
Yeah, just the clips and then remix it into a short. Like if there's a clip in the stream, I can remix it into a short, but I have to use my mobile app and can't even do it with the studio. It's really, really cumbersome. Annoying.
Well, and the way shorts work, it's kind of weird. Like you can, like even doing the thumbnail for shorts is kind of, it's dumb. Like you can't make a thumbnail and upload it as a short. What you have to do is you can actually use one of the frames in the short as the thumbnail, but
know.
you have to do that from mobile. You can't
Yep.
do it, which is so dumb. Like the way
Yep.
they, I mean, it's just so cumbersome. It's like, okay, you're YouTube. Like you should have a better way to do this, and it's awful. But it didn't used to be that way, because the first time I ever did a short, I actually made a thumbnail for it, and then somewhere along the line they took that option out, and for a
Once
while
it's-
you couldn't do anything. It was just an auto. They would automatically use one of the frames. You had no say over it, and then they added the option in to go into mobile and do it, and it's so stupid.
I did the short in mobile, like the one
Yeah.
with the that I got slapped by the pill horseman.
Uh-huh.
Once I had that short uploaded and ready, I can now change the
Right, you can change the
thumbnail
frame that's
in
the
the
thumbnail.
No, I can upload a thumbnail in the studio, in just desktop studio.
Like you can actually upload a thumbnail?
Yes, it says so. I haven't tried it, but it says that I can.
Oh, okay. Then that's different than the last time I did one, because when I did it before, I'd actually have to go in and manually tell it which frame to use as the thumbnail. I couldn't actually upload one.
See, we got 60 million extra users on the YouTube app this month. There is clear interest from the public in our endeavor. Yeah, right. That's literally gonna be them.
Well, and there are channels that do shorts, and I'm sure they do pretty well. But I mean,
Sure.
it's like I don't have a shorts channel, and I have no desire to be one. It doesn't. I don't think it works as well anyway for this. I mean, for games and stuff, just because the vertical format doesn't really
Land
work
well
as
for,
well.
for stream gameplay.
No, you have to either cut off stuff, or you have to have like this little tiny, the black bars on the top and the bottom when you're showing all of it, and neither one of those looks good. So
Recipes and known plans are going to be at the top of the list. Honestly, still have to scroll down to the bottom.
yep. Let's see here.
I need to claim one more merc shop, and I need to kill 28 insects. I really don't
All
want
right,
to.
I have one more wanted poster to use, and then I'm gonna be out.
Some people stream games on What?
On TikTok. I'm sure it looks amazing. Oh, someone did a bounty hunt. Okay, never mind. I guess I'll save my poster for another day.
Just sort by weight of value. No.
It's funny, like the known plan shows up at the top until you go to transfer it, and then it goes to the bottom. It's
Yep.
like, come on.
Very frustrating.
It's annoying. But whatever.
Yep. I know that they're at the bottom, so I scroll down. So, but the patch note said they're gonna be at the top.
Yeah.
But they're not.
They're right there with the fixed Scorch Beast
Scream.
Sonic attack.
I was thinking about dropping a nuke on the queen for the holiday Scorch, and then I remembered, oh god, I don't want a Scorch Scream. So, nope, I didn't do it.
Yeah. I got a few. I got like 5 of them, I think, when I did a.
Missed out
Because I had to do an event for the daily, and I ended up with whatever it's called, the scorched one with the Distant Thunder. And yeah, there was like 5 of them there, but I had re-rolled the.
The ETC was
I'm not gonna chase
running-
down 10 in a costume. I just refuse. I don't want to spend my time chasing down the holiday scorched.
I didn't have to do them in a costume, did I? I got them, the holiday Scorch, and ETC was hunting them for most of them. It's like the unfixed gleaming depths cheese. I don't know. What cheese is back?
Well, and I'm still curious about because apparently on the PTS you can't reject it. So if you start that, you can't farm the bot over and over again. You have to finish it.
That's not a bad thing.
Well,
I'm okay
it's
with
unclear if it's because it wasn't mentioned in the patch notes when where, so it's not clear as if that's intentional or if that's a bug or what.
I mean, I'm okay with that one. Kill Cowgirl Janine. She's kind of dead already.
You'd be dead. Bot handmade. I wonder what this is. I'm curious.
Ability to farm fuel canisters and glitching through stages. Yeah, I'm okay with those being gone. Are you saying that they're back? That you can glitch through stages again and you can farm the fuel canisters
On
again?
live, yes.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah, people are doing it. I've experienced it. I'm just like, are you kidding me?
I thought that they were all deleted from the freaking game.
I'm like running and fuel canisters are disappearing in front of my eyes before I can grab them. And
oh, those
imagine-
are they're never going to be fixed because they just changed the model.
Yeah. But the fuel canister gathering and stuff so the way they did it is all of the ones that people had were useless.
So we're deleted.
But they never removed the ability to get more.
Oh, serious.
Yeah.
Well, that's
So it's
freaking
just-
helpful.
Yeah. So yeah, that's just
People
it's
are
just
trading
everyone
fuel
wants to cheat and whatever.
currency now. Of course they are.
It's just raids keep getting in worse and worse.
Help. Adrenal and pickpocket. That's great.
There you go. Adrenal is the only one that I've learned of the new ones.
It was a drill, so I'm not gonna save it. It was on it. But something.
Let's see anything
Farm
in
of citrus.
here.
I don't wanna. Let's go.
Store my poster.
Oh, hang on. Miscellaneous, right?
It's miscellaneous too.
Poster is called wanted. Bad fingers.
All right. I'm tired.
Are you leaving already?
I'm leaving. Yes, I'm leaving.
Oh.
Otherwise, it's gonna be like me just bleary-eyed doing wanted poster after wanted poster.
How dare you leave already?
Yes, I dare.
Shame on you. Bounty board. Mr. Enclave is a disgrace to the outfit. Yes, of course. But we let him push the button so Wiggle could stay close to the
Right? Yeah,
actual
I'm good with that.
combat.
Like, you want to launch it so I don't have to. That's cool. I'm never gonna be upset with that. That's one of those things that's never gonna upset me.
But Wiggle, thank you very much for joining in the chaos. Have a good evening and a good night, and hope we'll catch you in the next one.
Yeah, it was fun. Everyone have a good night.
Good night. Give me a premium target. Here, have some caps. Yes, blah blah, yakety smack. Currently somebody picked over a settler. Come on, hang the poster, please. Thank you. Holy crap, actually unlocked something. Got ferals. Nice. Ferals is the one for getting more like more chems while playing as a ghoul, right? Your feral meter goes down again. Is that the one? I have no idea. I'm glad I'm not the only one. Only unlock Elementalist and Barbarians. That's more than I've unlocked. Let's see, is Mr. Enclave gonna launch again? Yes. Good man. You know what, Mr. Enclave? You launch that thing. You can do it. Oh, no fusion. Ah, I'm burning. Look up, Phil. Vermont's Fire Axe, melee damage roll. Safety cost. Yay, another bounty hunt done. Huzzah! Hey, Cycle. The informer loss of charged fusion cores from running electric absorption in a burning sky. I don't think I have electric or... No, I don't have it anymore. Let's swap back to mass infiltrate. But I do need to put it back on because I've been running my course like crazy. Crafting item unlocked. Aligned stock. That's not helpful. Yeah, I've been burning cores like mad with all the raids and stuff. Vulcan PSO drain is a lot slower too. Nice. Yeah, I run excavator always. That's the one that gives me the best carry weight. When I used to run Onion as a fast player, I would burn through them even with... Yeah, I go through them, doesn't matter what I run. Like power user and electric absorption, and I still go through them. But then again, I do VATS and jetpack a lot and run a lot. I do use a lot of power on them. So it's not like an unreasonable drain or something. Target kills make you go feral faster. Ah, so it's good for the melee. Ah, yeah. Well, there's something, right? Let's see if I can quickly claim that workshop. Hey, 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 hey! It's a bad rat hawk. What did you overcome? Acidic rat hawk intestine. That's wait. Wait. I'm still amazed that I can run outside of power armor with this character. For melee goals, I think so. The only way I can see it being useful. Go feral faster.
I am returned to watching from the shadows. We'll talk to you.
Alright. Thank you for joining into Chaos with the Raid. Be knifed. Then the meter is called feral meter when it should be called anti-feral meter. Oh, if the meter is full, then you are not going feral, and if the meter drains, then you are going feral. Yeah, I can see anti-feral. Yeah. I can see the logic behind it. But they do have a tendency to make things like that, like just unintentionally awkward. Naming things not always as straightforward as it should be. Just like over encumbered. You're encumbered. That's enough. But no, you're over cucumbered. Technically doesn't make sense, but does sound a lot more fun. So the workshop's done. National Park ad. Thank you. Yeah, we can move fish a little bit, maybe. Why are we carrying 700 rubles? That's enough. Good. That's better. I need to go to rest there. I'm gonna reload the insects. I really don't want to go to 28 other insects. Kill 10 snipers, that's fine. I've accumulated more improved bait. Wish me luck on getting this bastard fish to appear. Well, if you would be on PC, I could give you a little bit more improved bait. I only have 600 improved bait. I could give that to you. You're on PC. You're not on PC, so I can't give it to you. It's not my fault. That's your fault. Look at this mess. Nobody's looking. Oh, level 112 miss with the nuke today. Ooh, that's not good. After I wasted like 30 super show. That's not helpful. Clearly their first nuke since they were waiting with a friend for an event that never happened. That's kind of a bummer though. They did all the work and then they failed in their attempt. That's a bummer. But they could get what they probably wanted. It was the grand final. Exactly. Also nice of you to at least drop the nuke for them. Also very funny that they missed. I've been there. I've dropped nukes that missed. What did they miss? Oh, the queen probably. I've missed. Oh, they used nice F3 instead of 2. Oh, they wanted the mole rat to appear? Why would you want the mole rat to appear? That's the least interesting one. Maybe wanted a unique broadsider. Oh wow! They've yet to encounter a single sandstorm. Well, that's not the worst. Also not the greatest, but not the worst. I did run into a bunch of sandstorm every time they're like near the location where that event is. Not the ash cave, it's whatever. It's not even on this account. Like the event that has the rat scorpions and stuff. If you go to that region, I've had like a couple sandstorms in that region, even without the event. Pretty sure when the sandstorm hits all over Burning Springs. Oh, really? Okay. I don't know. Every time I was near that location is when it hit for me. So I thought it was just that area. Legendary. Oh wow, my frame rate drops like crazy every time I go into inventory. Sure, because I was spamming grunt hands and it was all everywhere when it arrived. Okay. I will take your word for it. I have no idea. Happy lobster. So what's the lobster happy about? Why is the lobster happy? These are the questions that we want answers to. At least some people are doing regular public events again. Yeah, some people. Lobster blushed when I licked my lips and dropped it into a boiling pot. Aww. Was so happy that you made it a bar. Good luck with that. Moonshine Jamboree. Oh, thank you. Having since a goal player, I haven't seen a goal player swim in those. If I would be able to go ghoul, then I would actually try it. I'm interested. Because as a human, I know you take like 1500 rounds a second. But I don't know what it does as a player. Because I still cannot. Stop it. These waterlogged gifts are wasting my bait. Well, at least they give you goodies. Some of it. Useless goodies, but still goodies. Oh, ETC is leaving us. And for tonight, have a good one. Have a good one, ETC. Thank you very much for hanging out and having fun with us. Hope you have a good evening and a good night, and we'll catch you on the next one. Stop it. Bad muty. Good enough. What was it? Snavis, right. Those waterlogged gifts are very annoying. I mean, they give you goodies. They do. You get a lot of them, like real quick. I was fishing in the Burning Springs region for like 15 minutes. And I think I pulled out like 10 or so. Kinda odd that I got that many for that little effort. Why am I stuck? How am I stuck is the better question. What? How the hell am I stuck? At least I can still fast travel. Waiting for the beach drop. I don't know how I got there. I just know that I got there. Ironically, Fallout 76 is one of the better games that you can try and get your character to do stuff. I mean, I can place a power armor frame and just get in that. Usually works. Other games you get stuck like a Supermax. Yeah, there's usually a way to get unstuck, either fast traveling out, placing a power armor frame, and then hopping in it. Things like that. And if I put in the effort, I probably would have been able to wiggle myself out. Oh, Adrenal Alien Disintegrator. Plus 10 damage percent, plus 10% damage per kill when on a kill streak. 25% weapon speed. Not the worst. Not what we want or need, but and more nothing. Up. At least we don't just T-pose when we get stuck anymore. I mean, that was fun. Wasn't it? It was just fun to get stuck like that. Oh, everybody left that. Tycoon Lake, that's the one where the other... Every time I go here, Tycoon Lake, that's the one. This is where I ran into the most, you see, sandstorm. See what I mean? I go here, there's a sandstorm. So check out Tycoon Lake. I really don't know why, but I've been getting the sandstorms here every time. You can fish in the puddles over here. Just fish right over it. But I did get a lot of waterlogged gifts here last time. There's the first one. But does that count? Yes, it should. Because it's an actual sandstorm. And it's not during the event. It's only during the event that it doesn't count. Another gift. Gifts don't count, by the way. Come on, today would be nice. Still don't understand how a gift is biting the hook, but that's a whole different story. That's probably why my try didn't count. Because the event was trying to start. Yeah, if the event is here, it doesn't count. But let's check. Kill. Catch fish during a sandstorm. 3 out of 10. So if we catch a fish, if it goes up. I know that presents don't count, the waterlogged gifts. Fish should count. Let's check. Way weird, know for sure. It would be great if that fish would actually catch and not just nibble on my bobber. No, that's not a euphemism. Brafin. What the hell's a brafin? Fish during a sandstorm. 4 out of 10. Yep. It still counts. So if you go here and there is a sandstorm, go stand in one of those puddles, fish there, and it should count. Rusted Deathclaw. Stop it. I need to cook way more red hawk meat, so I need all the red hawk meat. It's a localized sandstorm, but still there. It's only around that Typhoon Lake. So now we know. Around Typhoon Lake there is a bigger chance at a sandstorm apparently than everybody else, everywhere else. Hello, Brahmin. Corpse pile. Why is the Brahmin just standing here? Hi. Here's Johnny. Who the hell's opening the door? How is a blowfly opening a door? Oh, a Braxidine suit. Here I thought there would be a suitcase. The Hellion lives to be caught another day, I guess. I'm bored with fishing for tonight. Yeah, I understand that part. See, there is a suit. I knew it. There would be a suit. More nothing. Oh, house in the prairie. Police signs. Why are there police signs here? Oh, this is where Owen is. Right. Baseball bat is that? For Garvin's eyes only. For Archie's eyes only. Stick in the grass. And it's a normal baseball bat. That puts it in and tub. Those guys will shot each other, which is beat the feral ghouls. Oh, thank you. Let's see. 27 out of 50. Well, that's not gonna be enough. A meal that uses red hawk meat. Red hawk burns. 23 more. Plus, we need a lot more of the guys. case. That doesn't look helpful. I don't think that that's how you're supposed to use that song. Mad Max has been here. Mad Max approved. Ron, thank you very, very, very much. Thank you very much, Ron. You got a new noise. Did I get a new noise? Did I really get a new noise? Right, because I did tinker with it, but I don't remember what I did. The other, I think the sounds, yeah, the previous one was very silent, so this one kind of draws the attention away from it a bit more. So that I don't pay attention. The other one I could just not hear properly. Forget it. Why I tried finding one that was a little bit more loud. This definitely was loud enough to me. Oh, it wasn't too loud for you guys. Okay, so we've been here. That notification is what the predator must listen to on headphones. I think so. Like I said, at least it gets your attention. And when you're as easily distracted as I am, kind of need that distraction. Bobblehead energy weapons. Very much. We've been here before. I think we cleared this place out last time for the bases. I think, but also be on the other account. Downside of not being able to remember which account it was. So there was a suitcase on top of this tower. So if I picked it up, we cleared it. It was here, right? Right over here. We cleared it. Good to know. Mestur Tettle. People going there? Yeah, people going there. I like Mestur Tettle. Everything is more fun with 35% more laser. Aha, we can. Yes, 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 yes. Blah blah, yakety, yakety, yakety. In the middle though. Ooh, all of our buffs are expired. Well, that's not helpful. Did I get agility? I did. EMT saved my life. So easy peasy, blowing up robots. Welcome to round 2. Hey, 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 don't burn me. Don't burn me. Not allowed. They're coming for me.
Get ready, gladiators. They're bringing out the heavy hitters.
Oh, we don't have a squirt gun here. Okay. Break. Anything else that's about the break? While we're at it. Prepare for the final round.
2 rounds ain't bad, but this is the end. The champion will take him down. Give him hell, robot.
The end is near. Hey, he got slapped before he could even mutate. Why are you going after me? I'm innocent.
We've taken down their best. Now it's time to head home. Fine. You won this time.
Yeah.
10 seconds to get out of here before it's open season on gladiators.
Easy peasy, lots of robots. Broken squeeze. Anything new? Hunting rifle, wrapping paper paint. At least something new. Not particularly fun, but it's something new. What do we need to do? We still need to kill Snallygas. Got distracted. Let's see if we can go in here without getting stuck in the stupid fence. That was 7, right? Only 6? Did we miss one? I thought there were 7 here. Hey. And another headhunt. That's deep. Launch the flare. That wasn't too difficult. Someday I will move my game from HDD to SSD so that I can actually see the enemies when I see. It would be helpful, yeah. And it's especially from HDD to SSD, it's gonna be a massive difference. You will definitely notice. From SSD to M.2, you will still notice, but the difference isn't as big. But from HDD to SSD, yeah, you're gonna be very aware that something is wrong. Bloody crit, fast move. Where can we find a bunch more scenarios? Blood buckle, another horse somewhere. Drift connection. Where can we find a bunch of scenarios? Daphne has a chance. Those other ones. All these songs. Yogi. Hi, Yogi. Ghouls? Why are there ghouls? Ghouls never ghouls. Somebody claimed it. Otherwise, they wouldn't be good. Where can we find a bunch more stuff? Anybody have any clue where we can find a bunch of them in the same place? That's good, right? Definitely. Happy holidays to you and chat. See you around the playground. Thank you very, very, very much, Ron. Sorry that I only just now noticed. You have a fantastic holiday. And that you have a good time with family and friends and everybody. And for me, sometimes it is not fast enough, depending on physical distance. Yep, that does make a difference. Latency is a bugger.
I even found a few goddamn flowers for Ella.
Come on. Still using SATA SSD? That's fine.
I ain't coming back empty-handed. What's our bad?
SATA SSD is still heaps and bounds beyond. An HDD. Like it's several magnitudes.
Oh no. Don't get on the line. Tell you what. I'll take your flowers. Yeah.
Nope, I don't want to go into the basement. Do you not have an NVMe slot at all? Or just don't have any NVMEs in them? I didn't bother getting an NVMe for the longest time. They were twice as expensive as a normal data SSD. Only until they came equally priced, I decided to switch. Damage to humans, damage while aiming, that's switcher. I think NVMe slots were present in AIM 3. I don't remember. I have no clue. Added arms key ready. Yes. We need it. Now we can put it on the onion bread. Yeah. There a power armor workbench in here? There must be. If you ever need arms keeper, I can craft them too. Oh, I can craft it on one of my other characters as well. Avo is playing Arc Raider. Have fun, Avo. And one of my characters can craft it, but I don't want to bother transferring stuff. I'm too lazy. Across all of my characters, I have most of the 1, 2, and 3 star stuff. Obviously not all of it, but most of it. Been using NVMe for the last several builds. They weren't too expensive until we. Yeah, now prices have gone completely stupid. Here, they have been kind of equally priced for the past 2 years. Before that, they were like half as half as expensive. An extra half added to the price. Like 50% more expensive than SATA SSD. So I didn't bother because you can get a 2 terabyte SATA SSD for $100, and you can get 1 terabyte SSD for 150. I'm gonna go for the 2 terabyte. That's cheap. I need a armor. I could go to my camp. Smart. And looked at the latest crop of motherboards. I haven't either. Encrypted. I looked at one of the lists that Steve from Hardware Unbox was doing. See what I would be interested in. Just get a general idea. Think it is reduced support. Do they still support SATA? Yeah, they do still support SATA. Instead of 6 slots, you will get less. You get 4 slots, 4 ports for SATA. So it's still there, just less. Full ATX. Even the micro ATX still has at least 2 SATA SSD ports. SATA SSD tops out at 600. Just not fast enough for my Steam PC. It'll be fine. Yeah, my SATA SSDs are 540. And they do just plenty. They're not the greatest, but for 99% of the games that I play, they're perfectly fine. I'm on pylon. Okay. Pew. No. Don't come after me. Stop it. No touching. Okay, EMT, save me. There we go. I was going to buy a complete new PC last year, but postponed it definitely. Yeah, but with the current pricing, definitely postpone everything that you can postpone. I would definitely. Unless you have an absolute need for something new right now, I would wait. Hell, I would tone down settings, put it on freaking low, so I don't have to buy a new PC right now. Even low settings is better than having to buy the crap overpriced stuff that we have now. Granted, it would look awful on stream, but still better than having to pay $700 for 64 gigs of DDR5. And that was the price of the kit I was looking at. 719 euros. 64 gigs, 6,000 mega transfers of DDR5. Like, what the hell? Talking out replenish AP. That's good. And I'm over cucumbered, and I do not understand why. I did ditch most of the stuff, right? Fucked out on a Mobi CPU bundle. I'm indeed for more than I paid it for it. That's a good deal. I usually don't pay attention to what I can sell my stuff for because I don't like selling stuff. I'll just usually give it away, but with the prices of nowadays, I am definitely not gonna give anything away that I don't have to give. Here we go. Arms keeper, arms keeper, arms keeper. Means that it's all arms keeper. Data bit. God, now we have to figure out another paint again. I can never. There's so many options. We only have 2 limit breaks, which is not helpful. Could put reflective on it, that's gonna be fun. So 2 limit breaking, 2 reflective, 1 sawbone. I think we can do that. Not gonna do it now though. Grab some antibiotics. Treat more disease. Have any disease? Not that we need them, but. That's not gonna take much. Those will. Need to get rid of a bunch of these. Attack weight 32. That's. How many? What was the Good call. 198. So, grenade. Grenade. And now we've got what, like 600? 577. But it did save us 15 pounds. And we still need 4 more snouty. They respawn at the train yard. Nope. They're still dead. Dang it. There's the head. See that? Found some braid. Come here. Where can we find some snally guys? Does anybody have any clue where we can find some snallies? I am definitely not thinking of any place. I cannot think of a single one. There's one snally over at this workshop in the middle. That's at least one more. Toxically. Duh. Thank you, Sarah. Toxic layer, yeah, there's the 3 over there. That's why I did not think of that. I have no idea, but yeah, thank you. And I was literally going the wrong way. There's one in the death center of the toxic zone in this workshop. And then the 3 at Toxic Larry. That makes the 4 that I still need. Right, that one. Toxic Larry, meet and go. Bottom right. Well, the bottom right, is that, do you mean the train yard? Because they were not there. Or do you mean Susan's cabin? Flooded train yard. Yeah, I cleared flooded train yard and it only had 6. And I cleared it. But there wasn't anything when I went there just now. Head hut. So it didn't respawn them yet, sadly. It only had 6, even though it's supposed to be 7. bounty. But that was the last one we needed. So this bounty hunt is gonna be the last thing I'm gonna do for today. And then we need to take a picture so we can have another thumbnail ready. Ooh, that's glitchy. Why are you so glitchy? Aww. Normally, I'm not even playing 76 on Saturday. Normally, Saturday is for alternative games. So I'm kind of bummed out on Gotham Knights. Not the worst game or anything, it's just not doing it. I do like the combat, I like the way that the story is progressing. Just don't like the way that it's playing. Doesn't make sense, I know, but still. Somebody needs to play a Stir Rage. Get off my lawn, you damn kid. Get off my lawn. Oh, another headhunt. That was quick. Fine, we'll do another one. Your channel, you do what you want. I know. That's why we were playing 76 today, and not something else. I wanted to play 76 and not Gotham Knights. Like I said, I do enjoy the game, I just don't want to play it. Sounds kind of counterintuitive. Is what it is. Yeah. Ow! Punched me right in the face. Don't forget you can still play games and not stream them. Technically I could. But since I already have very limited energy and time, well, I've got plenty of time, but not the energy to spend the time. Where did Cold go? The time that I do play is the time that I want to stream as well. Oh, he finally died. Bought Gauss pistol. I want an automatic barrel for that one. Get that for a thumbnail? No, I was just curious if I could get a good screenshot. Where's the camera one? There we go. Hello, Lanther. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing well. So is the corn on the cob or is the candy corn? Both could be correct if you ask me, because candy corn in my eyes is terrible. Looks like my timing, of course, is well my timing. Yeah, pretty much. At least you made it to say hi, right? Look at it from the bright side. How's it going? It's going good. Lots of chaos, lots of fun. But with that, I'm gonna say thank you all very much for watching. I hope everybody had as much fun as I did while playing. Hopefully we will be back tomorrow with more Fallout 76. But never know. We'll see what happens. For now, thanks for watching. Stay safe. Have fun with whatever you're doing. Have a fantastic day or night, and hope to see you all next time. Bye bye everyone.
Kaboom.
See you later, alligator.